In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college football games happening on November 12, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college football games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Missouri versus Tennessee. Number 5 Tennessee will be looking to get back on track following its blowout loss to Georgia when it faces Missouri at Neyland Stadium on Saturday afternoon. The Tigers had their 2-game winning streak snapped in a 21-17 loss to Kentucky last week. Tennessee exploded for 62 points when these teams met last year, running away with the game as a 2.5-point road underdog. Missouri is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 road games and 7-3 against the spread in their last 10 conference games, while the under is 5-0 in their last 5 games following an against the spread loss. Tennessee is 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 home games and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall, while the over is 6-0 in their last 6 games following a loss. I get the case to be made for an underdog like Missouri here, as the loss to Georgia could leave Tennessee with a bit of a hangover here. However, the Vols can ill afford another slip-up if they're going to get back into the good graces of the playoff committee, and I just don't think that the Tigers have what it takes to go shot for shot here with Tennessee, especially with the Vols at home. Tennessee is looking to make a statement after losing their number 1 ranked spot with their first loss. Missouri has been awful on the road, and this road game will be a very hostile environment. Give me the Vols in a beatdown victory here. So the Tennessee Volunteers to Y and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. I expect Tennessee's offense to rebound after their disappointing effort against Georgia. Although the Missouri defense is decent, they are not Georgia. Missouri's passing defense is not that great, and I believe Hooker will take advantage of their weaker secondary. Tennessee has hit the over in their last 6 games in a row following a loss, and 8 of their last 9 home games. The over has been hit 3 of the past 5 times these 2 teams have met each other in Tennessee. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oklahoma versus West Virginia. This Saturday, the Oklahoma Sooners will travel to Morgantown to take on the West Virginia Mountaineers in the 11th week of the 2022 college football season. Kickoff will be at noon EST inside Milan Puskar Stadium. The last time that these 2 teams matched up, Oklahoma won 16-13. The Oklahoma Sooners are coming into this matchup after falling to Baylor last week, 38-35. The Sooners had it rolling on the offensive side of the field, but their defense continued to give up big play after big play. They will have to show some resistance in this game if they want to take down the Mountaineers on the road. The West Virginia Mountaineers are entering this one after losing to Iowa State 31-14. West Virginia was horrible on the offensive side of the field as they went 2-12 on 3rd down. They will have to score more points in this game if they want to challenge Oklahoma at home. The Sooners are 7-3 against the spread versus a team with a losing record, and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 overall. Oklahoma is 1-5 against the spread in the last 7 conference games. Meanwhile, West Virginia is 11-4 against the spread in their last 16 at home and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 on turf. The Mountaineers are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 in November. The Sooners lost to a pretty good Baylor team in their last outing, but there's plenty to be hopeful about. Oklahoma notched 499 total yards, 29 first downs, and a nice 1-0-of-1-5 rate on 3rd down tries. Oklahoma suffered from their 8 penalties and 3 picks, though. As for West Virginia, they came up with just 200 total yards, 11 first downs, and 2-of-1-2 on 3rd down tries in their loss to Iowa State, so there's plenty to work on this week. The Sooners are 1 game away from bowl eligibility, and this is definitely a winnable game for them. Oklahoma has been able to utilize Gray out of the backfield very effectively lately and are no longer seen as one-dimensional. West Virginia seems they have little to play for as the year goes on and will have trouble slowing down the Sooners. Oklahoma look to go bowling in this one, so Oklahoma Sooners to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The strength of each of these teams is their offense. While West Virginia has struggled to find themselves in the win column, they are still able to move the ball, and the offensive line doesn't give up many sacks, giving Daniels more time to connect with his receivers. Oklahoma has many times looked lost defensively, particularly in the red zone. They also seem to continually find themselves in shootouts. Gabriel's 3-interception game last week was against a much tougher defense, and Baylor and Gray is peak form. Both teams will move the ball and, more importantly, score when they reach the red zone. Play over 68 in this one. The over is 4-0 in West Virginia's last 4 home games. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Notre Dame versus Navy, Saturday afternoon on the college gridiron, and we will see the Notre Dame Fighting Irish square off with the Navy Midshipmen in a battle of the Independents versus the American Athletic Conference. This contest will be played at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. The Irish enter this contest at 6-3 on the year, while the Midshipmen come in at 3-6. Notre Dame won last year's meeting by a score of 34-6. Notre Dame is 14-2-1 against the spread in their last 7th of November games, and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against the Atlantic Coast Conference. The under is 9-3 in Notre Dame's last 12 neutral site games. Navy is 3-0-1 against the spread in their last 4 neutral site games, and 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games. The over is 4-1 in Navy's last 5 games. The over is 8-3 in these two teams' last 11 head-to-head meetings. The Fighting Irish have no shot at the playoffs, but still, they are playing extremely well and want to finish the season strong. Notre Dame just crushed a good Clemson squad, and Navy is not a good team. Yes, they have been able to stop the run so far, but they are facing an offense that has averaged 233.8 yards per game on the ground over their last 6 games. The Irish will get their ground game going and then hit Navy with big plays through the air. The Irish have been solid on defense this year, and they do know how to stop the triple option. After their performance against Clemson last week, it's more than fair to think the Irish make simple work of Navy here. I expect Notre Dame to run away with this game, so the Notre Dame Fighting Irish to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Notre Dame hasn't been all that good offensively so far this season, struggling to move the ball up and down the field and stalling on a lot of their drives, not resulting in any points. On the other side, we know how volatile that option offense of Navy's can be to the over, and I think this is a 1st to 20 wins kind of game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.